Right, so tonight I'm back on the Avenger video game board, and since the last time I was here working on it, I've decided to add another button for the start. So I've got a coin switch now, and I've got a start switch now. Alright, so I've got the game running, got it turned on. Picture's looking pretty good. Of course, the clouds, these are the clouds. They're probably not complete because I'm missing one of the proms. I'm assuming that's the reason why it looks kind of funny. But we've got a scorer and we've got a timer. So when I come over here and I hit the coin switch, give it a credit, you don't see anything happening. But when I hit the start switch, you'll notice that the timer is now running. So this is the top of the screen. This side is the top of the screen. This is the bottom. The numbers are upside down otherwise. So the timer's working. This potentiometer here, if I twist it, it will make the clock run faster. See that? It's running faster. I'm going to put it back where it was, running slower. So that part of the circuitry is working. Nothing is scrolling. There's no game action. I don't see an airplane or anything. And then again, but then again, it may be because I'm missing a prom. This will not have audio because it apparently had an external audio board. So the best I can do is watch the different signals that go to the audio board on the edge connector and make sure that they change. That's all I can really do for that. So anyway, let me see if I can figure out what to do next. I think I'll study the schematics and see if I can see something for making the stuff scroll or something, because apparently that part's not working. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm studying the cabinet schematics, and the controller, it has a yoke, a fairly complicated looking yoke here. It's got a potentiometer for acceleration, so since I don't have any potentiometer here, maybe that explains why it's not scrolling. So I'm going to need to wire at least this potentiometer in. Now, these three potentiometers control the left and right movement of the plane you control. This is the primary one, right? So when you move the yoke, this thing changes. Now, these are tweakers, if you will. They're trimmers that let you trim the center of the ship. I'm assuming that's what they're for. So yeah, this is fairly complicated. The only other control, if you follow this dashed line down all the way to here, there's a button for the fire button. So let me hook up a fire button. Let me see if I can dig up a 5K potentiometer for the acceleration. And let me see if that makes any difference on the screen to get some motion or something. I'll be back. Okay, so what I decided to do is use my Atari paddles to control the steering and the accelerator. The left paddles is the steering and the right paddles is the accelerator. And let me move the gun out of the way here. So there's the scope. And so when I turn the, this one is the accelerator. So when I turn it, it changes the voltage, which that's all this circuit is if you look at the schematic. Let's see. Yes. So these guys are nothing but voltage dividers, right? So that means when the wiper of the potentiometer moves, it's going to make the voltage swing around. It's going to follow the wiper, if you will. So there you go for that one. That's the accelerator. Let me change the probe to the steering now, if I can grab it without shorting out everything. So now this is the other paddle that does the steering. But let's see, if I credit it up and I start a game, this is the accelerator that I'm turning right now, and it's not doing anything. So my theory was, you needed to have the accelerator doing something to make it move, and it didn't matter. And now I'm turning the steering. There's no graphics for the airplane yet, so I've still got problems that I got to resolve. The fire button is just these two wires for now. They can't be controlled through the controller buttons because that goes to ground, and these have to just be shorted together. Neither one of these are at ground. And so as I'm shorting them, nothing's happening on the screen. So it's not running yet. I've got to figure out what the problems are. But I mean, all of this stuff has got to be done before I can, before I can finish this board. So, all right, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks for watching.